Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to take another look at the word domesticate. The reason why I came back to this word, I already did one video on domesticate, and I compared being domesticated to living in a zoo. But the reason I'm doing another video on the word domesticate, hold on, let me turn this light down some. Okay. The reason I did I'm doing another video on the word domesticate is because I just find it very, very strange that this word has a wide variety of meaning, and most of them mean to train or control. And as humans, we don't apply that term to ourselves, but in actuality, we were the first quote unquote animals domesticated. And when you really think about it, we were domesticated by religion. We was domesticated by quote unquote gods or belief systems. Those things domesticated us and control the way we think. That the word domesticate means to control. Okay? So let's look at some more words that where the word domesticate comes from. I mean, what it means. Cultivate, train, propagate, to use. The word domesticate literally means to use, to utilize, to produce, to breed. So when you think of the institution of marriage, when you think about the workforce, when you think about going to school, everything is a form of domestication, is a form of control to get everybody participating in doing the same thing. That's why it's quote unquote illegal to marry more than one person, because they want you to be domesticated. While they used to breed slaves, it didn't apply then. But as you assimilate into a society of control, now it applies. Now it's frowned upon to have more than one relationship, because it's hard to domesticate a group of people that's doing something different and thinking differently. Breed, to grow, to adapt, to adopt, nurture, raise, habituate, adjust, to naturalize, to I'm gonna skip some, to foster, promote, conform, to shape, to edit, to subdue, to subjugate, to usurp, to conquer, to dominate, to convert, to modify, to change, to overpower, to transform, subordinate, to doctor, to rear, to appropriate, to revise, to reclaim, reinvent, to take over. See, that's what the word domesticate means as a verb. That's what it means. See, so for those people who are not domesticated, let me find. Hold on, guys. So let's look down here. It says people domesticated crops and livestock multiplied and were drawn into an ever tighter symposius. Before dogs were domesticated, and even in the early days of domestication, their diet contained raw meat like animals. See? So dogs have been domesticated to eat pebbles. That's domestication. They have changed the whole diet of dogs. Changed their whole diet. And they look different, they act different, they think different. Because they took over their entire culture, their entire being, their entire eating habits, everything. Dogs used to eat raw meat like most animals. Their digestive system have changed. The bacteria in their stomach have changed. They're more susceptible to disease, bacteria, and viruses now because of domestication. Now you got dogs with arthritis, heart disease, cancer, dementia, Alzheimer. You got dogs with all kind of human diseases now because of domestication. Now, any intelligent being, then we have doctors, we have lawyers, pilots, scientists. If they're feeding their dog from a bag of dog food from a grocery store, those people are smart, but they're not intelligent. Because an intelligent person knows that dogs eat raw meat, and the bacteria in their stomach, they're designed to eat raw meat because they come from wolves. See? So the same type of garbage we feed ourselves, we feed dogs. Even worse garbage than what we feed ourselves. Because to be honest with you, our dogs should be able to eat up the same things that you eat. Maybe not in a cooked form. Like you're not going to feed your damn dogs sweet potatoes and biscuit and gravy. Okay, guys, so let's continue. So let's look up hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so here we are. We're going to look at the antonym of domesticated. So what happened to the people? The wild people, the feral humans, the savage humans, the untamed, the undomesticated. What happened to them? See, what the government does, what the system does to those kind of people, they put them on psychotic drugs. They put them on Ritalin. They put them on mind-altering drugs. They put them on illegal substances that's in the streets. So these wild, untamed people, the rebels, the radicals, the revolutionary minds, they tried to kill them. That's what they did to them. If they couldn't convert them, just like in religion, back during the Crusades, if they couldn't convert you, they kill you. It's just that simple. See? So that's what they do to out there. So it's since they used to castrate the men. The strong men back in the days used to castrate them because they didn't want those type of men, strong men, around the women. And so they do it to animals today. The dog, they castrate the dog so he won't be so aggressive. They cut his nuts off, cut his balls off. What kind of civilized people do things like that? We do. See? So my point is that what happened to all those feral men out there? There used to be a lot of feral men, wild men out there. Untamed, unbroken, untrained. So when you say untrained, they're untrained in your ways. See? That's what untrained means. So if a person comes from another culture, another country, they're untrained in your ways. They have to adopt your ways. They have to become domesticated in your ways. See? So they put fentanyl. They put meth. They put crack, alcohol, cocaine, all kind of drugs in the streets. to destroy the feral men, the untrained women. See, they put their stuff out there. So the untrained women, and instead of becoming housewives, they become hookers. Instead of becoming teachers, they become strippers. That's what the feral women do. See? That's what the wild women do. That's what the undomesticated women do. Become strippers and hookers. See? And the untrained, undomesticated men, they become thugs, gangsters, hustlers in the streets, pimps. They live on the fringes of society. See? But society need those fringes. Unfortunately, they need those fringes. Because the domesticated men, you know what they go and do? They go and link up with those hookers. They go to the strip joints. That's why it's legal. See? So all those domesticated people, they like to hook up with the fringes of society. They like to dabble and then come back home to their wives. See? So all the domesticated men, they got a wild side. They have a feral side to them. See? Because in their mind, they know they have been incarcerated. They know they have been psychologically castrated. So they go hook up with the hookers. They go dabble with drugs. Some of them can handle it. Some of them can't. Some of them like to mess with boys. Those domesticated men, those judges, those lawyers, those doctors, the ones that look like they're upstanding, those domesticated priests and ministers that like to cheat on their wives and lie and steal. See, domestication comes with a price. See, and you look at these men out here as upstanding members of society, but those domesticated men are feral at heart. They're wild at heart. See? And some of them get caught. And they're broken. See? But the wild side is the unferal, the feral of the unbroken, the undomesticated people are out there in the world, in the fringes of society. See? Men and women. And some children, out there surviving in this world. And they live among you. They're your clerks. They're your housekeepers. They're your cashiers. See? Like people that used to wear tattoos in the biker gangs. They're feral, untrained, undomesticated, untamed. See, let's look at feral. Let's see what feral means. As in wild, untamed, undomesticated, uncontrolled, untrained, brutal, uncivilized, undocile, barbarous, unsubdued. See? So then you have your more clean-cut guys that start biker clubs. They got lawyers, they got biker clubs. Doctors, they got biker clubs. See? They want that. They like that edge of life. Now they got mushrooms. Now people don't want to get on mushrooms and ashwagandha and different little experimental like highs that take them to another realm, because they know this reality that we live in is fake. So people get high. They want to get high. That's why they drink and smoke cigarettes and smoke weed, because people want to get high to get out of this domesticated life that they're living in. That's why they have legalized marijuana. You know why? Because this shit is boring and it's fake. That's why young feral men like to race cars. Because they want the adrenaline. They want the rush. Everybody don't want to do 55. Everybody don't want to just ride their bike. Everybody don't just want to drink orange juice. See? They got racetracks for those people who love the rush, who want to go hang gliding, skydiving, surfing. Those are your feral-minded guys who want to ride the Harley Davidsons and go and ride street bikes and live on the edge of life. You have people out there that's like that, who want to go snowboarding and skiing, hang gliding, scuba diving, cave diving, cave jumping, all kind of dangerous stuff. Those are your feral guys. Who want to go to a rodeo and ride a bull. Those are wild-minded feral guys. Undocile, undomesticated in their heart. Who the hell would ride a bull? Not a domesticated man or domesticated woman ride no bull. Those guys are feral in their mind, in their heart. They may go back to their 9 to 5, but in their heart, they're feral. This is what they love to do. They love to go to the rodeo and ride bulls. Ride a stallion. See? They love horse racing because that's the adrenaline. That's what keeps a society alive. The competition. See? Sports, that's safe. Play basketball, play baseball, play football. All that stuff is safe for the safe domesticated men. That's nothing, guys. That's cute. That shit is cute. Your feral, wild, undomesticated, unsubdued, undocile men, they want to do MMA fighting. That's uncivilized. MMA fighting, mixed martial arts, boxing. Now they got women doing it. That's uncivilized. See? So there's a difference between domesticated sports and undomesticated, uncivilized. What they call those Red Bull X Games? Yeah, that's what that's about. X Games. Dirt bikes. Monster trucks. That feral mindset, dog fighting, cockfighting. That's dog abuse. I don't support it. I don't believe it. I'm just saying that's the feral mind of the human. It's a wild side. Bowling, shooting pool, that's domestication. That's domestication, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm just showing you how a lot of men are feral, are wild, are undomesticated in their heart. But they have been psychologically, mentally, emotionally castrated. See? Now they got to walk around in suits and designer clothes and look cute with their facials and pedicures and manicures and their Tom Ford suits and all this cute, pretty stuff and jewelry, all that shit. That's domestication, guys. That's why the United States can't go and conquer Afghanistan. Because a lot of those guys are not domesticated. All the cute, pretty boys in Dubai with the little cute, pretty cars, that's domestication. See? So all I'm saying is our men, our warriors are now outcast. The government has castrated. Even the Second Amendment guys are castrated, to be honest with you. All they want to do is get on YouTube and glorify guns, but they're not using them. They're not defending shit. The border's wide open. And the people that's coming over here, they haven't been domesticated yet. See, we are all bowing down to the banks at this point because we've been domesticated to worship money. We've been domesticated to worship the individual. We've been domesticated to worship consumerism. We've been domesticated to worship holidays. We've been domesticated to eat fast food. We've been domesticated to eat junk food. We've been domesticated to hate. We've been domesticated to be violent and aggressive. See, not towards the enemy, but towards each other. We've been domesticated to be conniving liars and cheaters and thieves, to stab each other in the back. That's all the reality TV shows is about. Backstabbing, lying, conniving, cheating, deception. See? So we've been domesticated in the worst ways. See? We've been domesticated to accept cancer as a normal part of life. Don't worry about changing your eating habits. We've been domesticated to accept diabetes as a normal part of life. That's just the way it is. That's just life. Deal with it. Deal with diabetes. Deal with cancer. Deal with Alzheimer's. Deal with heart disease. Deal with depression. Deal with suicide. Just deal with it. That's a form of domestication. You've been trained and conditioned to adapt something that is not good for you. That's what has happened, guys. That's a miracle. You have been conditioned. Hold on, guys. Let me go back. Subdued, submissive. You've been housebroken, and you've been trained to take the path of least resistance. You've been domesticated and trained to smoke cigarettes. You know that's bad for your health. And to become overly intoxicated. And to become sexual deviants. And to tolerate violence and crime. You've been domesticated. All in the worst ways. Now, there are some areas of domestication that has benefited us. Like literacy and using the bathroom indoors. I mean, that's a form of domestication. But wiping your butt with tissue, that's a bad form of domestication. We still got to train each other and tell each other to wash our damn hands. Can you believe that? They have to put that in the bathroom for employers. Employees, wash your hands. Now that's a domestication that benefits us, but they still got to tell grown-ass men and women and teenagers to wash their hands after they take a dump. See? But some areas have not been domesticated to the point where they have indoor plumbing and toilets. See? Some areas in India, they call them open sewage, open toilets, whatever they call them, when they use the bathroom outside. See? So countries like India, they can use a little bit of domestication. They still living wild out there. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's the end of that video, guys. I just want to show you the side effects and the mindset of people who've been trained and conditioned to accept things that are detrimental to them. Let me name them again: fast food, bad eating habits, not exercising, a sedentary lifestyle, easy manipulated into politics, religion, having a destructive personality, having an aggressive personality. All these are domestications that are bad for us, to be deceptive liars and cheaters. To accept diabetes as a part of life instead of changing your eating habits, instead of exercising more. They want you to accept being overweight, being fat, being obese, having mental illness. Better Health wants you to accept the fact that you are sick and just deal with it. You're mentally ill and just deal with it. Don't deal with what made you sick. Just address the symptoms. Don't address the problem, just the symptoms. Because the symptoms is what keep capitalism going. Just continue to address the symptoms, not the problem. And the problem may be a miracle. The problem may be a miracle. And they don't want to admit that to you. That you're living in the problem. The country itself is cancer. The country itself is the disease. That's why you have tumors and all these illnesses and sickness. We got it's 500 different kind of cancers. Like eventually, like everybody's gonna have cancer. Everybody's gonna be autistic. Everybody's gonna be diabetic. And we're gonna just be a sick country. And the pharmaceutical industry is gonna have us under total mind control, psychologically and physically, under total control. Like they want everybody to be domesticated to the point where like nobody can resist anything or fight for anything because everybody's gonna be effed up. Everybody gonna be on the verge of homelessness, the verge of being broke, or being broken, being watered down. All the genes will be watered down. Everything will be screwed up, guys, the next 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know how long. But it's heading that direction. You can see it for yourself. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Guys, remember to download and deploy your anti-mind virus software. Debug and unplug from the matrix, because you're living in the matrix. You're in the matrix, and you're too unconscious. You're too comfortable. That's part of the domestication. You're too comfortable. That's part of having a home ownership. That comfort, that stability creates it creates a lack of self-awareness and self-preservation, self-defense, because you're too comfortable. You lose all your survival skills. Your sense of self-survival, you lose that because you go home and lay around and you worry about going back to work the next day. Most people, when they get off work, they worry while they're at work about things going on in their personal life, and they worry when they leave work about going back to work. Your whole life is consumed about worrying about work. What I gotta do when I get back? What I'm gonna do when I get off? What do I need to do when I get back to work? What I'm gonna do when I get off? Can I get that raise? Are they gonna overwork me the next tomorrow? Can I take vacation? What my boss think about me? What my coworkers think about me? I need some personal time. I got some work is just worry the hell out of you. It just worries the hell out of you when you're there and when you're not there. You're always worried about work. And that's how they want you to be stressed out. That's why you have these mental illness and you have these sicknesses because of stress. Stress about every damn thing. And then your kids acting a fool. You got to worry about them. What gender they want to be tomorrow. Hey, shit, just crazy. Okay, guys, that's it, guys. Guys, remember, keep your life clean, keep your car clean, keep your body clean, keep your mind clean, keep your diet clean, guys. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and poisons in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You've been micro-poisoned every day. And since you're operating in your unconscious state, you're also poisoning your children and your pets. Boom. That's it, guys. Until next time, guys, stay wild, stay feral, become undomesticated. Give the matrix, give the society the middle finger, guys. What else you got to do, man? I mean, what else you gonna do with it? It's crazy out here. You're in the zoo, like I already said. You're in a circus. You're in the zoo. You've been tamed. You have been tamed, trained, and domesticated. Until next time, guys, I'm Culture Band 777, and I'm signing off. Now go to the wild side. Peace.